All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Some Random Guy Speaks. I am your host, Tony G, and we are about to get started. Ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be in regards to, we're going to be talking about, I'm going to turn off my ringer here. Soon as I go live, I get a call. Ain't that something? That's always how it goes, right? All right, so let me go ahead and turn this off. Yeah, I got that turned off on silent mode so we won't be disturbed. All right, so there we go. So other than that, though, I welcome you to the channel. There we go. Welcome you. Billy Sharp, everybody. Billy Sharp. Stay sharp with Billy Sharp. What's going on, Billy Sharp? How you doing, sir? Yep, let me see here. Billy Sharp says, I just got a notification that you were live, right? And I just jumped right in on my chest. I appreciate it, Billy, man. Thank you so much. You know, today, man, we're going to be changing it up a little bit, though, Billy. I don't know. Are you familiar with Arron Mcgruder? And if not, that's cool if you're not. But I've been a big fan of his work. He's a political cartoonist. He's been drawing. I think he got into the business. He was most famous for, it was an episode called The Boondocks, which is one of my favorites. Oh boy, that's one of my favorites of all time. The Boondocks, yeah. Let me see. Inventory at work, Billy Sharp says. We good in the desert Southwest. No, sir. Okay, it's all good. I explained anyway about this guy. He had the TV show. In fact, let me go ahead and pull it up here. You may know this character. Let me see here. Huey. Let me see here. All right, let's see here from, let me see, the Boondocks. All right, I'm going to pull this up here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So this character right here. Yeah, he went by the name of Huey Freeman and things like that. So this is a spinoff from the Black Panthers, Huey P. Newton. So he came up with this particular character here. And you can see here, Billy, this was a very popular TV show back in the 2000s, man, you know. So it's called The Boondocks. In fact, I'm going to keep it up here for a moment. Yeah, but it's called The Boondocks. So this is his character and things. So he was doing the characters in the actual Sunday Funnies, I believe it was. So this character in the middle here, this is Huey. And he was a character in the show called The Boondocks. And this was basically back in the 2000s, very popular show and things. So it has like a political standpoint. Yeah. Billy Sharp says, very well versed in some Boondocks. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. I'm sure you was, though, you know, Americana, all that other stuff. Yeah, it's cool. So, so this is basically it right here, you know, and yeah, there was a comment that he made. I'm talking about Arron Mcgruder. Whoa, it's a little lag here. What the? A little lag here, man. What the? The page is off center. What the heck is going on here? Uh-oh. Okay, I ain't gonna worry about it. All right. So, but at any event, yeah, so there, okay, you say okay, I'm 42. Cool, Billy. All right, that's cool, man. Yeah, I'm a little older than you, but it's all good. I knew you would know the show, though, you know. I remember when I was 42, man. I don't really feel old, though. I don't feel older either. It's funny how we age, you know. We still, I mean, at least for myself, I don't feel like I'm an old man or nothing. But I got a few little gray hairs, you know, but I don't carry myself and feel like an old man, you know. Billy Sharp says, just for age experience perspective. Oh no, I'm here, so we have some screen issues. Okay, you aren't that damn old, bro. I know, right? I'm not though. That's the thing about it though, Billy. I don't. I mean, I never claim like the age thing ever, man. Shoot, 40 is like 30, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So no, I don't. I ain't one of them kind of guys. Oh yeah, I always hated when guys in our age bracket. Oh yeah, old man. That's like no, man. I don't even go out and even claim like what's that? When you get like the senior discount. How old you got to be to get a senior discount? And not that I'm trying to do that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ride it out because you start getting in that frame of mind, man. You might as well start throwing the towel in. No, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? No. Only a number, baby. Yeah, that's what Billy Sharp says. Only a number. No, that's right. Yeah, Billy, but yeah, man. But we're gonna get into it, man. This here kind of got a little controversy though, man. You see what the quote, he said that the black people have used up all of our earned moral currency, like 55, I think. Oh yeah, but still, I mean, I'm not claiming none of that age stuff though, bro. I'm not claiming none of it. I'm not claiming none of it at all though, because I still feel great overall. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I can get up and thank God I can get up, and everything. I am gonna get myself in the gym. That's my New Year's resolution. I done it before, man. Got to lose some weight, get myself fit, get myself right. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be doing that passport bro thing, man. I know Omega. He got him a little something, something. I think he's going over to Brazil. Brazil, yeah, he's going over to Brazil, man. Give a shout out to Omega. Yeah, he's going over there to Brazil, man. I can't blame him. He got him a half Japanese, half Brazilian and things. So, yeah, that's the thing about it, though. But he knows better not to bring her back here. If you go overseas looking for a wife, girlfriend, or other, do not. I repeat, I tell my nephew, man. I told my nephew before he went to Cartagena, man, go there. You can do all that. But do not bring her back to America. And that's real, man. That's real. You don't want to do that. I done heard stories, though, Billy Sharp, man. Guys bringing their girls back here, man. This is America is more the Western world. The Western world, and America is no exception. It's one of those type of things where we were ruled under a matriarch system. Matriarch don't work very well when you're a man. You know what I'm saying? It really doesn't. American females are a nightmare. I know, right? That's the thing, though, about it, Billy. And that's what I was going to really come on and talk about. But and I could throw this in the mix and things like that. But yeah, so it's one of those things, man. And I'm not knocking and banging on the women, but the problem, because the good ones are taken, man. I mean, shit, man. Look at us, man. I mean, god damn, man. It's like, I mean, it's only in there. Seems to be, it's worse in the black community. Worse, man. Shoot, worse. And I just don't do the like when they got like children by another man. I can't. And I dated women back in the days, Billy, dating women with children, but you know that stuff that is do not work, man. I've seen guys, man. It's disastrous, man. I would not do it, man. No, I would not do it. What I will do though is I can be able to, go out here and be with a woman that is, I say, old enough, because if you ever want to have children with her, you can still do that. But no, man, that's gonna be horrible, bro. Yeah, Billy said. American men are becoming, feminized, bad too. Yeah, you're right. They really have, though. I look at the young men, it's bad, though, bro. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's amazing, though, Billy, when you take the father out of the home, and that's exactly what ended up happening. They took the father out the home, And this is what we have. We have the sisters that are over, what is it, about close to 80% of them that are single with no fathers. Shoot, man, this is exactly what's going on, man. This is one of the main reasons, though, and to kind of lead up to what we're talking about on tonight's episode with what's going on here, because it is, though, there's no accountability, none, no accountability, no responsibility at all. We are in a bad thing. No dads, yeah. Major issues right there, yeah, bro. Yeah, exactly, man, exactly. There's some major issues, though, man, and it's like I be wanting the sisters to win with the brothers, man. That's all I ever wanted. But man, we do not have no solidarity with them, man. It's like they are so far gone, man. It's like the Welfare Act, 1965, the Great Society, Lyndon B. Johnson. It played a number on black women, man. They went elevated over the black men, and it's been hell ever since, man. It really has. Trying to explain that to most of them, they don't get it. They much rather go out here and be a man. It's like, why? But I understand, but why would you want to be a man? It's not, they'd rather be a man, have their own crib, mortgage and all, with children, no man up in there. I mean, you can't build wealth like that. You just can't do it. It's impossible. You know what I'm saying? But they've been fed this feminism type of stuff, and you already know. Here we are with it. Here we are with it. Yep. So that's exactly what it is. Mm-hmm. So man, I keep going on that, but it's true. But what I see though, Billy, is that, man, the women over there, because like I said, this year, man, I'm going to either Thailand, Philippines, but I want to go to Thailand first. I had a buddy that was in the military. He's still, once you're a Marine, you're always a Marine. He's been over there ever since he was 18 years old. He put me on, hell of a game going over there to Thailand, man. So that is what I'm looking for, man. I'm looking for a change of pace, talking to somebody that's nice and friendly and feminine. You know what I'm saying? And then I do got a little lady friend that's over there in Southern Thai anyway. I told her when I come over there, I'm a visitor. That's why I got to get in shape. Yeah, so Billy says it's sad to see so much of that happening too. Yeah, I know, right? It's bad though, man. It's bad. Because I mean, look at us, man. Look at us as bros, man. The bros, man, it's like they love black women, right? I see it with the bros. This says the problem is that the sisters, man, and then somebody said this though, man. The sister, the ones that have bought into feminism, exactly, they look at us as the enemy, man. They really do. I don't see so much as the brothers hating black women. It's not true, man. What I see is I see more of a disconnect with the black women from on the black men. That's what's going on. It's not the brothers, man. Because that's what's, because if the brothers had the opportunity to be with one good sister, they would even take a woman that's a little overweight just to be easy to deal with and talk to. They get around their girlfriends and all the rest of the stuff. It's a wrap. This is one of the main reasons I said if you're going to be traveling abroad, and I'm gonna be doing a thing on that, man. I'm gonna be doing a vetting. And it's really for the younger man, especially though. But I'm gonna do a special vetting on how to. Really get in there on how to vet the women overseas too, because women are women. But like I said, I dated outside of my race before, man, many of times. But I never had the problems that I've seen the brothers have. Far as with black women being arrested, getting into like a physical altercation and all this other kind of stuff, man. That I never went through that though, man. I was like, hell no, man. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, Billy, man. I couldn't do it. I could not do it, man. But yeah, man, this is one of those type of things, man. But yeah, that's why the brothers are checking out, man, going overseas, going to Japan, going to different places though, I wouldn't recommend I would recommend Ethiopia. You know, there's some places in Kenya and Africa. There's some places over there though, bro. For real, for real. Billy Sharp says, I asked my brother why he doesn't mess with black chicks. He said the same. He said this. He said they seem to all expect you, right, to pay rent for them. And he says, isn't trying to pay for that shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The sisters, man, they come up front with they shit, man. They're very, very difficult to deal with. I won't deal with them, man. The last time I think I dated a sister was 2015, 16. No, 16, 17, somewhere around there. That was about it, man. And that didn't last that long, man. I was out of there, man. Billy says he's a big, good looking black guy. He says no deal. Yeah, exactly. Because really, man, we ain't bad looking, man. A lot of the brothers, man, you know what I'm saying? Most of the brothers, the brothers are in better shape than the sisters, man. The average weight on a black woman is about 180, 190 pounds. You know what I'm saying? She's almost a 200 pounder, man, just on average. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and the brothers will still set aside of that and try to get with them and try to work it out. It's just that it's just no go, man. It's like my brother always said, man. It's like we dogs and they're cats, man. We just don't get along. We just don't get along, man. Really, and I see that though. I'm willing to accept that because we really don't. You know, we just not. We're like water and oil, though, Billy, man. We just do not mix, man. I want to mix, but we just don't mix. That's why I just got to keep it going, bro, man. I ain't going to waste my time dealing with all that nonsense, man. You know, at the end of the ride, it just isn't worth it. The steak ain't worth the sizzle. The steak ain't worth the sizzle. Yep. You know, Billy says he's a big, yeah, I got read that already. Okay. Yeah, man. So that's the thing about it, though, man. But yeah, man, we be waiting. I can't keep waiting on black women, man. I can't wait on them, man. I haven't waited on them. The problem is that by living in America, we are still up under feminism. That's the problem. Because even with the white chicks, man, that I've dated and some other women, you got the feminism, man. And, you know, by being in a matriarch system, you know, it just doesn't work, though, in things, though, man. You know, that's the thing about it. You know, the average white girl, too, man, shoot. You know, that's the thing. And you want to date the real hot looking ones, man, here we go with that money thing. That's why it's just cheaper, man. I already have my passport. It's just cheaper to go overseas, right? And you're going to have to make a decision, though, Billy. If you're trying to do that, you're going to have to make a decision, bro, man, because you cannot bring her back here. I told my nephew that, too. You cannot bring her back here. You're going to have to make a decision about living over there. But one good thing about it is that it's a patriarchic system over there in like Philippines, Thailand, all in the Eastern Europe. All that over there is all patriarch. So that's a beautiful thing. Men are at the top and as a natural leader, as they should be. I will stay away from a lot of the Western world, even Canada is bad, and things like that. Sweden, I said before, man. I done heard horror stories over there, man. They got it so bad over there with those guys, man. I would never want to go to Sweden, man. I just stay out of those Western world countries, man. Go over to the Eastern world over there where things are going to be good, bro. Things are going to be better than it is here, you know, that's for sure. Billy says, brother, I've been married since 16. We've been together since, 2009 with 3 kids and 2 stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I got you. Okay, yeah. I thought you told me you were married before. I forgot. I got at, yeah, man, you came up in the time, man. Yeah, you came up in the time, though, Billy, man. And I was in a relationship before, you know, like being in the 90s. You remember being in the 90s, man? I know you do, but it was definitely easier to date. You know what I'm saying? Versus what the stuff on now. You got OnlyFans, social media. Women are getting more attention than they ever have before. Even the average of them, they get so much male attention, man. That's why I say, man, social media is a mother, man. That wrecked a lot of relationships, man. It really has. You know, when I was one of my ex girlfriends, man, for over 3 years, I was with her in the '90s, man. We didn't have social media because MySpace came. Was it? It was invented in '97. You know, I was in a relationship then, but we didn't have the stuff like we have today, bro. For real. Billy says she's what is it? She's manic bipolar. Okay, manic like manic depressant and bipolar. Thank God she takes her meds now. Oh shoot, though, Billy, man. Ooh man, bro. Oh man. Oh yeah, manic. Oh man. Oh gosh, man. Ooh man. Hey, hey, I know if you didn't love her, man, and have children by her, man, I know you would have been out a long time ago. But that's good, man. You know, she takes some meds and stuff. So yeah, man, that's cool. Billy says it's a digital Babylon. It sure is. Yes, sir. It really is, though, man. Man, like yeah, only been on then 2 years now. Okay. It was literally hell. Oh man, I can't even imagine, man. I can't even imagine, man. But hey, man, you worked through it. You persevered. You got through it. So that's the main thing, though, bro, man. Shoot. That's what I mean. I commend you know, men or women if they husband or wife, spouse or loved one is going through something though, because it does says in the scripture, well, not in the scriptures, but the vows for better or for worse, richer or for poor, man. But you know what, Billy? They don't. A lot of the women, man, they don't even believe in those vows like that, bro. Not even in general, man. I mean, they don't. They don't really look at that like, oh yeah, for better or for worse, for richer or for poor, man. It's just something to be said. They don't. Most of them don't believe in that stuff. It's like for the most part of it, it's because really it's her day. You know, when women get married, they get themselves all dialed up. They feel like a little princess for a day. It's her day, really. You know, we just a monkey in the suit. We be happy that the stuff is over with. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I understand that it's her day, and you know, and all that kind of stuff. Because I never been married in my life, man. But the way at the marriage laws here in this country, man, and you know, I think those days are gone, man, and things. So I don't even try it here, bro. And I've been single for a long time, though, man. I've been dating, but I'm not dating right now. But I have been out there dating and stuff. And even the girls I dated, man, I just said to myself, it just seems like a lot of work, man. You know, it's like they don't really, they're lazy. They don't really like to cook. I know how to cook, but shit, why would I be with a woman that sometimes you want to cook? I would be better off just being single or find me a woman that loves to cook. You know, I mean, that's the whole thing about it. That's where it was set up originally. But I mean, this third wave, fourth wave feminism, man, it just wreaked havoc over here, man. It just totally destroyed it, man. You know, so that's why I just say, man, I got my passport. We're gonna be looking at some options sometime this year, and I may even do a live on that, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Billy says marriage is dangerous game to play. It really is, though, man. Because if you don't marry the right one, that's why. If I marry a woman overseas, I'm not going to register the marriage here in America. No way. Why? You know, because she's not coming back here to live. She's going to be living over there. We'll come and visit here, but the goal is for her not. My goal is to be there. That therefore, I walk around like Denzel Washington and who's the other brothers, man? I walk around there like on some Will Smith type of stuff out there. You know what I mean? Because they already know if you get yourself a foreigner, American man, you got it going on. But she come over here, I'm just another Otis the bus driver over here, man. Literally, man. Shoot. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not gonna do that. I gotta have leverage. If I'm gonna be dating, and I learned that you gotta have leverage, you know. Billy Sharp says, mine should be calling to interrupt the live. She's still at work. Okay. In the ER, 7 to 7. Okay, got you. I got you, man. Yep. I totally understand. Yes, sir. Well, at least you married though. You have children, Billy, man, and that's a beautiful thing, man. Unfortunately, I ain't gonna say I can't get it here. I'm just looking at some other alternatives, man. I was already told, don't make it work here, bro. You have one life, live it. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm in the process of getting some stuff in order, you know what I'm saying? But with the vetting thing and all that, because the when I my goal is to learn her language. That's going to be one of the things right there, because I don't really want her learning a whole lot of English anyway. Just a little, what I'm saying, basic stuff. I try, Billy, man. I try, man. I just can't do it though, bro. But I'm gonna learn her language because it seems like I have an aptitude to learn the language anyway. Now I know some things in some languages, but to learn her language, and I want to keep it that way. That way, when she come over here for a visit, I don't have to worry about her being corrupt by relatives and family and friends. Because if the language, she can't really speak the language very well, and they're right there, that's going to be, and that's one of the things right there. Well, it's going to be a language barrier, see? And that's what I want. I don't want a woman over there that know English fluently, because that means to me that she have already had a taste with an American man or English man or Australian man somewhere, and it's just gonna be to me. I don't no. I gotta find something that's a little bit more native. Because one thing I like about with Japanese women, even with the mixture, they love being in Japan. They don't like coming over here in America to live. They consider living over here like barbaric. They the question I get from them, Billy, they be like, why is it that crime and violence over in America is so bad? Why is the crime is so bad over here for a first world nation? They don't understand it. They say the bigger cities, they say, what's going on? Why they going out here doing this? She said, we live in a big city in Japan, but we don't, what I'm saying? They don't do stuff like that over there. So I had to explain it. And I try to explain it the best that I possibly can, but they don't get it, man. A lot of Japanese, they will visit America, but if you ask a lot of them, they don't like it here. And they know that it was getting worse with crime, violence, and stuff like this. They don't like that. Those people, man, they're very, very mellow and laid back. They not trying to do all that stuff, man. They don't get it. And when you think about it, it's like, shit, we are in the first world, but we had, she said, yeah, the black people and the white people. It's like, I mean, didn't they fix that a long time ago? Civil rights and all that had explained that stuff. So it's I told them it's very complicated. It's not something that you could be able to say in a few sentences and say, oh yeah, I get it. We're talking years of this type of stuff, and they got to really know the history and all that. And then the other question is, why do you stay here in a place that is so bad? And then you got to explain that, it's too complicated though, bro, man. That's the thing though. I'd rather be over there if I'm going to be married, which is the goal, being over there, because I could still do my show, but in another country. I stayed in Canada, but if I would have been living in any of these places, I could still do my lives, my podcast stuff. I could still make time to do that while I go out and work and do other things. This is stuff that I just enjoy doing. I enjoy doing it. So yeah, man. Yeah, for real, Billy says, I think that's a great idea. Yeah, that's what I've been telling the brothers, man. I tell the brothers, man, young and old, man, you're not too late. Now some of them that have child support, and things. And what else? That child support is rough, man. And then alimony for some of them. So that's tough, man. You don't want to be an older man going through child support as well as alimony, man. That ain't what you want, man. Because that's a young man's game. That would destroy you as a. You don't want to be dealing with that. No, you don't want to be dealing with that. But yeah, man. So that's the thing about it, man. I tell these young guys when I mentor them, man, do not get these women pregnant, man, because you will ruin your life. I told them you're looking at about a 40-year setback, right? When you get one of them pregnant, because it's not like you're gonna have the funds set aside to take care of them anyway. You know what I'm saying? And then she's gonna automatically have leverage, bro. That's the problem, though. It's bad, real bad. Billy says it would be great to go experience another country, boots on the ground, the food, and most have beautiful new things to see. Yeah, that's another thing. The food is nice, and things like that. I love Thai food anyway. I can't eat a lot of the white rice though because it's because besides the gluten, but it also has the glycemic count, man. Sugar, straight sugar, But the food is slapping though, man. Thai food is good. That's some good stuff, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into this thing here, man. I'm gonna do, you know what, Billy? I'm gonna do a special episode on the food. It's everything is fresh though, man. I'm gonna do a special episode on the passport bros, man, because it's needed though, And I know the brothers, man, and we getting beat up, man. We getting clobbered out here, man. For real, for real. And this goes into what Arron Mcgruder was actually saying. This is the guy from Boondocks once again. I got another guest in here, but that's cool. This is what I'm not, do I want to play the video? I may play the video, but this is his quote that he said. He said, "Black people have used up all their earned moral currency." So when he said this, though, bro, and I know what he's talking about. This is what got the little controversy because, some black folks that got butthurt when he made this statement. Now, I know when I play the video, but he does mention about the civil rights and the black leaders where we had pretty much more of a moral compass back then than we have today. Because Big Mama gone, Daddy ain't in the house. So he got to be bringing up some great points. I mean, because it goes back to what we were saying before, because it don't just affect the black young male, but it also affect the young black female, because most of the time, young black women that don't have their father, that is a big issue right there. And I noticed with black women, they when they don't have their father, their femininity is automatically robbed because they have to be the man. They have to have this tough, they have to have this resting bitch face syndrome and all the rest of this stuff going on. The bitch shield, and they proud of being a bitch. One of my friends though, and I'm good friends with her, but she was saying about her being a bad bitch. And then this is the type of stuff that they it gives them power other than the queen stuff. It's really bad, man. Sad. Billy says it's not fair for black men that want to do correct, right? The stereotype is awful. Yeah, it really is though, bro. The stereotype is awful, man. And it's coming more so from black female than black males. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing about it. Even though a lot of the young ones are a little bit more feminized now, they got the little tight pants on and all the rest of this stuff. So they we weren't like that growing up, man. Not no Generation Xer. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, because I had a stepfather, man. I mean, we had some type of male presence, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Uncles and stuff. They have a majority of women, man. It's sad though, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I never sat in in a hair salon under my mama while she get her hair done. I never done nothing like that though, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you see these young guys today, man. Come on, Dave, Trayvon. Come on, Tavon. Come on here. Come on, Tavon. I mean, you hear that all day long, man. You know what I'm saying? And if they're not sitting up under the hairdressers listening to a whole bunch of women gossip, it's sad though, bro. It really is. I can't handle it. That's what Billy says. The sagging and the skinny jeans is too much, dog. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, bro. This is stuff right here, man. I mean, I saw the guy yesterday, man, and it's like, why don't you pull your pants up, man? You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh yeah, Unc. Oh no, Unc, this style, Unc. That's how we do it, Unc. You know what I'm saying, Unc? Unc, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everything is, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You ain't saying nothing. What you saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, this is how we do it. This is how we rock them, though, Unc. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, like the dialogue, man. It's no articulate, can't communicate anymore, man. It's just gone. Yeah, Unc. Yeah, dog. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? You know, favorite pastime. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't want to get in the habit of doing that too much. It's like, that's one of those things that they be saying all the time. Yeah. So it's sad though, man. It's sad. All because the father is not in the home. That's the whole thing about it. The father is not in the home. And the only way that this thing is going to be corrected is that there's going to have to be just like they were incentivized to be broken up, they're going to have to be incentivized to be together as a couple. You know, if the bag is on the table, and if you say it like this, like, okay, you guys got a baby together. In order for you guys to make it, because anytime you guys are not in that home, you're not going to get that money. And I can see that really not working, because what they're going to do, because it'll be some stuff, and then they got to go look for him and bring him back up in the house because the caseworker or whatever coming. I don't know what to really say. It sounds like it would be a good idea that they'll be incentivized to be together. But if the love is not there, because I think it's too far gone, bro. This ain't me being negative, but I really, it's like what Arron Mcgruder just said. He said black people have used up all their earned moral currency, man. And that's real though, bro, man. When we're really looking at it, that's deep too. If we don't have any type of moral currency left in the bank, this leads to a lot of bad things, because there's no moral compass. There's nothing we can really gauge on, bro. It's like there's nothing to it. Nothing to it at all, though, man, And when you don't have a love for each other, it's already lost, though, man. I wish I had the answer for real, because the incentivized thing is just a temporary thing. But as for black people, because we don't have solidarity, and I don't think we ever really truly had it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Mm-hmm. Billy says, yep. That's what it comes down to. No dad. The problem is someone else used it up for you, bro. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. They used it up. And this is why, if I get into relationships with black women, it's going to be like they carry their SS baggage, their extra baggage from the previous, and then they pass it on, like this moral credit card thing, like you were talking about. They're going to pass it on to someone else. No accountability. Most women don't have accountability and responsibility anyway. Very few do. As men, we have to be accountable. I think the only time when a man is not really accountable, you know what I'm saying, is when he, let's say, if he's up under his mama doing anything, I think that's where you don't really have a lot of accountability and responsibility either. But as a man, when you're on your own, you have to be. because your ass would be out on the street. You already know what I'm talking about. Billy Sharp says the problem is someone else used it up for you. Yep, bro, that's just read that, right? Billy says, now you're left without the moral credit card or moral credit, and that's not fair. That's exactly what it is. It's not fair for a lot of us, bro. That's why I just said, got to roll out. Got my passport. I got some other things I got to do. It is what it is. I told black women this. I don't hold it up because they can't make me feel bad, bro, about not selecting and being with a black woman, because that's another problem. This old trying to make somebody feel bad. I don't. I'm too far grown, man. That don't bother me. I ain't under no peer pressure. I ain't one of these young guys or whatever like that where I can be manipulated. I know what I'm up against, man. And when you don't have nothing, that's what we got. We don't have nothing. We don't have no solidarity. We don't have a effing community, bro. This is the thing about it, though. This is why this young man said what he said. And you have to be a fool to overlook this. But you got some of these blacks, man, that's under this Neela fully black, what is it? They try to run this what do they call that? It's called the black what was that? The black code. Yeah, they try to run black code again, right? Black code have told black folks that you're not supposed to air out your business amongst your black people in front of anybody else. But when you bring it up around each other, you still get your draws kicked in your ass every time, though. You really do. You get your draws kicked in your ass, though, sir. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what it is. They don't want you to talk about it in front of the people, strangers, white people, and other, and they try to make you feel bad. I don't give a damn. I speak about this stuff, bro, because we don't have shame. We don't have blame no more. No shame no more. No shaming. Just a bunch of blaming. No shaming. No shaming no more. And I hate to be a type of person where I'm on this tangent talking about what this young man has said, and it just seemed like it's always negative. It's not always negative, but you got to know what we got. We don't have a community. You know this, bro. We don't have no solidarity, nothing. Look what he said, quote, black people have used up all of their earned moral currency. Had I would have been a white man saying this stuff, man, they would have accused me for being racist. People don't understand what racism means. How is what he's saying? Now, if he would have been a white face that said that, Billy Sharp, you know, and I know, they would have been crucified. But when a black person said, guess what? He's a Sambo and an Uncle Tom. That's exactly what it is, though, right? So you can't win on either level. It's going to be some pushback. And this is what this brother has faced, man, by saying this statement that he's have stated. And then you got what's the guy from I think he's from the Ghetto Boys, you know what I'm saying? He over here talking crap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, done, son. You know, yeah, exactly. Yep. And Billy says, yep, that's bullshit too. Yeah, man, all of it is really, man. Because this is what it is, though. Look at the so-called black leaders, bro. Let's go there, man, right? You name the black leader today that ain't grifting, right? They out here been grifting for a long time, these cults, right? And a lot of them are cults. They're all in it for the money. About this and that, and we need more donations or whatever. You ever had that fool Umar Johnson, right? The guy that collected over $2.5 million, right? Still ain't got no school. Yeah, he got that old Bando building that's up there in Wilmington, Delaware, man. I seen that stuff, man, from the satellite thing. But this is the best that you mean to tell me this is black excellence? I would like to know, where is it? Because all I see is a whole bunch of destruction when it come down to the so-called criminals. You're right. You just said it, because there's a bunch of destruction. There's a bunch of dilapidated neighborhoods, right? Infested with crime, violence, drugs, gang activity, all under the auspice of a single black woman, right? With no male authority, which caused what we have: no community, no protection. Trying to explain this, This is any other ethnic group. Understand this, man. When I look in Indian families, man, almost all of them got a father in the home. Arabs, the men are the fathers in the home. Asians, fathers in the home by the droves, man. Over 80% for some of them. With us, we are the worst. And they think we're doing good. This some bullshit, man. Excuse my French, man. Man, please. Billy says those BLM hoes, right? That stole all that money. Oh, you talking about Patrice Colors and those other two fat black lesbians? I know exactly who you're talking about, man. They stole all that money. It was already a sham when it's set up under George Soros. Man, I can't stand BLM, man. This ain't nothing but a front organization. They want to include the black mother and the children, talking about that's a family. That ain't no family. That's called a broken home, bro. You already know it, though, man. Look what we've been dealing with this nonsense, man. I got to do major pushback against the BLM because it's not even a movement. Is that all they do is look for somebody, some white injustice on some black person, right? You know what I'm saying? It should have been in the community. Why? I mean, shit, I know plenty of Pookie and Ray Rays and Nene and all the rest of them up in the hood. Why ain't they over there, bro? Shit, why are they over here looking for something? Because we already know. Because when white do something, they know they can go after the bag. Black on black can't go after the bag on black. Shit, black on black don't even care about black on black crime. Black on black crime have reached an all-time high, bro. Shoot, statistically, you and me, and you know it though, Billy, we statistically have a chance of being murdered in our own so-called community by our own effing people. And that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. This ain't police brutality, man, like that. This is over and beyond, you know? Police brutality does exist, but this is worse because shoot, you know, with a black cop and a white cop, who white? But we are what Ice Cube said. How the NWA song is: black cops show out for the white cops, and they go harder on their own people. I experienced it. It's true. Billy says just running around starting problems and stirring stuff up. That's all they do with the BLM. That's another huge issue. Black on black, real talk. They never want to talk about it. A lot of these old fake, phony black leaders have failed. And the problem is that where really the blame is when it come down to us. You know what I'm saying? When we were coming up, because we believed in the hype. You know what I'm saying? We believed in the hype when it was always a grift. Even down to the fucking Million Man March. Excuse my French, man. They went over there. I even went to that Million Man March, man. They raised all that money. Do you think that any of that money went into the community? Did it go into the building, the infrastructures? Did they supposed to making a promise and atonement for black men and things like that? But it never went anywhere. The money, it was a money grab. That's all it was. Farrakhan leading the charge, man. I mean, look at the beat. It's just a bunch of hypocrisy, man. It really is. I mean, shit, we don't have nothing though, right, bro? Billy says, when I was in prison, my people and your people were awful to each other, bro. Yeah, I know, right? It was crazy beating the brakes off of your own damn people for some dumb shit. It's absolutely true, man. Black men, a lot of black men hate black men, especially older black men. Older black old heads don't like young black men either. We had to deal with that. And then with the sisters not loving on the brothers, we had to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? It really is, though, man. It's really sad, man. It's really, really sad that we have to be under this type of system, a system of self-hatred. And it don't get no worse than that, man. Shoot. If we were just dealing with white folks, man, shoot. It ain't, it's way beyond that. We are dealing with the number one racist is our own damn people. That's why I call it black racism, man. Black racism, bro. Black racism, because You have these people, lighter shades, high yellow, you know what, ninjas, right? That act like they better than in the bougie thing and the boule thing. This is where all this stuff coming from. So they have learned the tactics from white people and they have pushed it on to their own people, right? And this is what we have been under siege ever since. That's why these old phony leaders, you name them, Al Sharpton, Farrakhan, all the rest of them, you can go right down the list. Right down the list. We don't have anything, bro, at all, as you know, and things like that. So, hey, we are under siege, you know what I'm saying? With the hypocrisy, the stupidity, the violence, the crime, and things like that. Hopefully, Trump will better make some things better because, like it is, man, we need reform, man. But I'm not waiting. I'm not holding my breath for it, though, bro. You already know I got my passport ready to go because I don't have nothing here, man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm here, I'm just a regular, average ninja. I'm just keeping it real, though, man. It's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. The Democratic Party played a toll and a number on us, bro. This is why this brother said this right now. This whole thing, man. I mean, Martin Luther King, he was putting us in the wrong direction. We've been, like he said, going into a burning house. That's exactly what it is, though, man. He put us in the wrong direction, bro. That's exactly what it is. That's why this is what it is, man. The Democratic demo rats, and so forth, Ku Klux Klan demo rats, they are the no. This is why we in the situation now. 60 years with black folk voting Democrat. And we have learned to turn on each other. Turn on to each other, man. Fighting each other. You know the thing about it, though? I don't know much about racism, though, Billy. I never really experienced racism like that for real, other being profiled here and there. But I haven't really, you know where I gotten the racism I gotten was from my own damn people. Word, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it real, though, bro. I have experienced racism from my own damn people, man, and that's real. And I stand 10 toes down on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Billy says just running around, starting problems, stirring up stuff. That's another huge issue. Black on black, real talk. When I was in prison, oh yeah, read that already. Man, I enjoyed your visit, man. No, sir. They don't. They don't. Um, yeah, them old heads get crazy. They do, man. The old heads get crazy, man. That's another thing. They hate young black men, man. Growing up, man, they couldn't stand young black men. And they own fathers, though, bro. How you gonna have a son and not do anything from you? If you lived in Detroit, bro, man, we have the big three, right? They worked in the factories, right? Back in the 60s and the 70s, making all that damn money, buying houses and stuff like that. And you would have figured that they would have been invested a little bit more on their children. Man, they didn't do shit, man. They didn't do shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? For most of them, they didn't do shit, though, bro. It's bad, though, man. Growing up in the 70s, dealing with this nonsense, in the 80s, man, they didn't do shit, bro. Billy says, man, I enjoyed. Oh, yeah, you read that one. Yeah, I know. I just love reading. Billy says, I'm seriously hate to say you're right. I never ran into the worst racism than I have from some of my old black folks. Put that racist-ish away, man. It's tired. I'm tired of it. It's true, man. And I never bring it up, though, bro. When I'm out and about, I never talk about racism ever. I don't talk about it, right? I don't talk about it. Now, when you're around your own, guess somebody in the group gonna always be complaining about white folks, but they don't never. I mean, damn, there's like a lot of them don't even live around white folks, to be really honest. You know what I'm saying? White folks is too busy doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? I know that the brothers have stole from me. My own brothers have robbed me, and things like that. I mean, this is the truth. Broke into my house. This was a brother that did this, right? That was all this stuff, man. Black folks have done this. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like, is this guy Arron Mcgruder? Is he telling the truth or is he lying? He's telling the truth. And the black folks, some of them gonna get butthurt over this when the brother's telling the truth. I'm gonna say it again. He said it, quote, black people have used up all of their earned moral currency. And this is basically what he said. He's a smart young man. He was on Obama even back then. He didn't vote for this guy, the fallen Messiah and the arch deceiver. No, he didn't vote for that guy. I didn't vote for him. I never voted Democrat in my life. I voted Republican. I never voted Democrat. But these are the people that destroyed the community. You know what I'm saying? This is the main thing about it. It's sour. We so bad with each other though, bro. Bro, look at the brown, black and brown. We don't even have a great relationship. Not really. This is all jacked up, and it's like because I know I got some friends that's like brown. I'm talking about Latino and so forth, Hispanic, and they said the reason that they really don't rock out with us for real because we don't have no type of solidarity. And they said, shit, for a black person to hate their own, how can somebody else get close to you, bro? When we don't have no solidarity amongst our own, man. We come together in certain situations, but in overall, we don't come together at all. Even family, man, it's sad. That's why I tell young black men to get your passport and build where people want to build with you. Build where people want to build with you. And that's that's my favorite line that I always say. Build with people that want to build with you instead of building with people that don't want to build with you. Black folks don't have no desire building with each other. You know, they love to complain. They always love to bitch and whine and talk about the white man. They love doing all this stuff all the time. No currency, no earned moral currency. This is exactly what it is. You think God is in the ghetto? He's not. You can't find him. If you believe in a higher spiritual power, entity, God, whatever, he's not in the hood. He don't live there. This is exactly what it is, though. Only way you'll find that is when the people have to be of some type of have some type of moral compass, have to be civilized. You know, it's hard to try to civilize somebody that don't want to be civilized. Shoot, it's like being out there in the wild jungle, man. That's what it's like. You know what I'm saying? I always said I wanted to do a skit with my camera, talking about what type of species of the out of control black person I'm gonna run across, man. It'd be funny, but it's sad because it's really true. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, you know. But yeah, that's why I brought this guy up here. Let me just play a little bit. Hopefully, it may lag a little bit, bro. But let me see here. I think I'm gonna press it here. Let me see here. Okay, I think that's it. It was on a TikTok, like it's looping right now. But yeah, though, yeah, you heard. I think you heard it though, Billy. You heard what he had to say though, man. So he's absolutely 110%, 120% correct, 200% correct. Skip it. We even go there. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and like what he had to say because I don't have no problem with it. We can't critique ourselves. What would be the point, right? And this is the problem. This is exactly what it is. Let me see here what you had to say here. Um, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is exactly what it is. Let me see here. My neighborhood are old black folks, and they kind of got that old head syndrome a bit, but I love them. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we love our older black folks and stuff like that. I mean, I don't hate them, but I can understand why they're gonna have the position that they have because shoot, I don't even have to put on a hoodie. All I gotta do is be younger than them. If they don't see no grade like them, if I look like a young guy, whatever, because really they're afraid of young black men for very good cause. They have they have a very good reason to be scared of young black men. You know what I'm saying? Because even though the young black man is not a thug necessarily, but he's a potential threat. They don't know him and they don't want to know him. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about it, man. But yeah, man, that's the thing, man. I want to be more of a solution-based type of person instead of just dwelling on a whole bunch of negativity about it. But I had to get that off though, bro, because it it needed to be said. And I know we're not the only ones, you know, and getting out of this black cult type of thinking because the ones that cape for this stuff, they block for this stuff and they don't want this type of accountability to be out in the open. They're the ones that are butthurt about it, right? I'm not, because when you're responsible and accountable and you're saying, okay, Dad, this is what it really is. You know what I'm saying? So A, you could stay in the jungle and deal with it, or B, you could say, you know what? I'm gonna elevate myself away from that type of nonsense. As long as I'm not around those type of criminal elements, I'm a grown as hell. Fuck grown as, fuck. I can go out here and do things. This ain't like when you're kids and stuff succumbing to peer pressure, you know? This is crazy. Yep. Billy says, it's real though for us both. My grandpa was a nightmare, racist womanizer, right? Yep. Those old generations have some of the evil living in it. Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. You know, and you're gonna get a little bit of that or whatever, though. I mean, that's the thing about it. I mean, you're gonna get a little bit of that in things, but it's true. It's like he said, it's like Arron Mcgruder said. When we really look at this thing, whites and others don't care. That's what black folks don't realize generally. They don't care. That's why I never bring it up, because who want to hear about bitching and racial on, man, who cares about it? And this will be the last time I bring this thing up after tonight, because I wanted to back Arron Mcgruder up on his statement of what he had to say. It's true. Blacks do not invest in STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. It's a known fact. Being going into sports, being a rapper, being a singer, and all the rest of the stuff, right? Instead of looking at a career, looking at something, because black folks, we're not known for being in STEM. We're known for being in sports and entertainment. And I don't necessarily see that's being a bad thing, and then there's some other stereotypes too, but those are some of the stereotypes when it comes down to dancing, singing, performing. Blacks do that very well. They outdo it very well than other people. We're not looked upon as the Steve Urkels. I mean, when's the last time you know somebody that was a Steve Urkel? That character, that character like that, you will see that character in the white community. You ain't gonna see no Steve Urkel in the black community. He'll get his ass kicked. You know it and I know it, Billy. I mean, for real, you know. You ain't gonna see no Steve Urkel. I didn't go to school with no Steve Urkel that looked like that. I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't even have a nerd class in the black community. We don't. We just have average, and then the gangsters and the jock people. We don't have a nerd class. We have those other classes I mentioned, but we do not have a nerd class. We don't. We don't have a nerd class. So, hey, that's exactly what it is. So, yeah, man. So that's the thing about it, man. You just said Steve Urkel. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, yeah, with the Steve Urkel thing, man, I ain't never went to school with nobody that looked like no Steve Urkel. You know what I'm saying? I kind of wish I did, Cause he'd be making the big money now. Shoot, we ain't went to school. I ain't went to school no damn brother looking like no damn Steve Urkel. You know what I'm saying? I did not. I'd never seen nothing like that. I mean, I watched Family Matters. It was a cute show. But Saved by the Bell, Screech, Dustin Diamond, those are the type of nerd class white boys that I've seen in high school. I've seen a lot of them, but I didn't see no darn Steve Urkel looking black guy. I'm just being real though, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah, man. So yeah, just over here rapping and things, talking about this Arron Mcgruder stuff, the creator of Boondocks, ladies and gentlemen. And as he said, I'm going to go ahead and repeat again his quote. He says, "Black people have used up all their earned moral currency." And a lot of black people say that, but for real, it's just what he has down here. And this is coming from off of TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. So I grabbed it off of TikTok, and let me go ahead and stop it because let me see here. Let's go ahead and stop that. All right, hold on for a minute. All right, played it already. So yeah, so that's the thing about it though, but he said what he had to say. And I'm saying that I'm in agreement with what Arron Mcgruder had to say. I'm a big fan. I'm also an artist myself. I'm also a cartoonist myself. I can draw quite well. In fact, I drew his character before, or a few of his characters. He's more of a political cartoonist and things, so his points are more political and things like that. So I remember the show in its heyday, Boondocks. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, just talking about it though, this is just one of these type of things though. So this is gonna be more of a video than a live. I only have my guy that came in, me and him. He been in a lot of my lives and stuff. I think he had something to do, which is cool. But started my live a little late, but that's okay though. That's okay. But I'm gonna hang out here a little bit more to see if anybody else come through the door, and if not, then I go ahead and shut the live down because by an hour talking about this stuff, and I really don't want to be on no bitch gripe about black people, man, because it's tired, man. It's tiresome, man. I don't even like talking about race. I really don't, man, because we in a society right now that we are about to go into, we're about to embark on the golden age, and we don't have no time for all this nonsense and things like that. So, but yeah, so that's the thing about it though, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, I'm glad that some of you have found my channel, and I hope you like and subscribe as well though too. That is definitely appreciated in things. So it never can I can always take many likes, But the problem is that Trump always says
problem is that our leaders are dumb.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. Our leaders are dumb, black, white, and other. We got a lot of dumb black leaders. That is so true. And then also we have, right? This is another thing though, but for real, we do have a lot of dumb black leaders, just like we have a lot of dumb leaders as well. I put them all in the same category.
You have done a horrible job. You're a disgrace to our country. You're fired. Get out of here. You're fired.
That's exactly how I feel about it though, man. And we have to start firing people, man, and things. A lot of these so-called black leaders should have been fired, man. Fired. It's true. Should have been fired, because we want to sit up in here and pretend and like it's all good and kumbaya. It's not. Look at the state of your community right now, right? Communities are dilapidated neighborhoods, right? Look at them. Underserved, disenfranchised. Until blacks start taking accountability and responsibility for their own actions, it's going to continue being this way, man. Now, I know we're in the process of healing America, but damn, you're going to have to start putting in some effort and start looking at ourselves and seeing that there's a problem here. You know, there's some problem here. I always said about the lack of fathers in the home, right? These are major issues. What about the abortions, though, right? Do you realize that the number one crime in the so-called black community is the abortion of black babies? Do you guys realize how bad this is? By the millions, right? They never talk about this. I ain't never heard too many black leaders ever talk about this, right? Because they don't, because they're going to say gun violence. Gun violence is the number one problem in the black community. No, it's not. The number one problem is abortion. And number two is the lack of fathers in the community. Those are where the problem is, not gun violence. Gun violence is not the problem. But the other two that you just heard me mention is the problem. They never talk about this. That's why I say a lot of them are just grifting. They're liars. They're cheats, and so forth. And like I said before,
you're a crook. You're a cheat and a swindler. That's what you are. How could you do a thing like this?
This is what I ask myself all the time. How could you do a thing like this? You know, this is what they are. And like I said, I don't give to them at all. I'm not in no cult. You know what I'm saying? I don't follow no cult. You know what I'm saying? I make my own decisions and things like that. And I give to people. Everybody knows somebody that needs some money. But before I give it to an institution that all they do is take that money and then they spend it amongst themselves, where the poor really don't ever see that money, really. This is a con and a scam as well, you know? So like it is, though, you know, it's nothing wrong with giving. All I'm saying is you just have to do your homework. You have to be able to find out which organization or faith-based ministry or whatever that you got to do your research, though. If it's not trickling down into the community, then hey, it is what it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. I just wanted to talk about this. I'm not gonna spend all night on here, though. Yeah, it's actually empty out here, man. Look like Billy Sharp have left the building. Yeah, I appreciate you, Billy, man. Billy Sharp, ladies and gentlemen. Billy Sharp. Give a shout out to Billy Sharp. Billy Sharp. Billy Sharp, man. Yep. I appreciate you, Billy, for showing up. I think my friend Sherry may have shown up. Let me give her the harp anyway. Yeah, Sherry get a special introductory when she comes into the room and things like that, you know. And then for my fellas, for my fellas. Yep. So yeah, let my fellas know that they're in the house, you know. They're in the house. But yeah, other than that, though, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead on and end this particular live. I appreciate it, though. Billy showed up and showed out as usual. And I look forward to doing another live again, Billy. I think it is Saturday night and things. So, yeah, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody else, man, as well. And I'll see you on the next live that I do. Peace and chicken grease. I'm out. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say this, too. Please, excuse me. Please like, comment, and subscribe as well, too. Please like, comment, subscribe. You know, I'll take all three of those as well. I'll see you guys on the next live. Peace. Now, I actually want to do an outro. I messed that up, though. I want to do it. Let me do this again. I got to do it right, though, you know. Hold on for a minute. I gotta do it right, though, man, before I exit on out, you know. I have to do it right here. I think we have it here. And I'm out, ladies and gentlemen. Peace. I'll see you on the next live. Please like, comment, subscribe again. I'm gonna let you guys rock out to Daydreaming. Peace.